Major League Baseball finds itself in the stickiest of situations. The sport's own rulebook prohibits applying foreign substances to baseballs, but it's believed the majority of MLB pitchers are adding secret ingredients to their throws. And while pitchers have always looked for an edge, while Major League Baseball has always looked the other way, the data suggests pitchers are becoming better at cheating. So what can Major League Baseball do to combat the issue? And how much of a difference do these substances actually make? Sit back, relax, and take this in. Sticking substances adds spin to a thrown baseball, which adds more Magnus effect, which without getting too bogged down in the physics, means pitches move more. Fastballs fight gravity a little better, and breaking balls dart a few more inches. More movement means more swing and miss, and more weak contact. Each year, spin and strikeout rates are setting new records. MLB batters are flirting with a historically low batting average of .236 this season.
This is a simple game. You throw the ball, you hit the ball, you catch the ball. You got it!
Cheating isn't new, of course. Pitchers have always doctored the ball. Gaylord Perry threw spitballs and Vaseline balls. What's different now is foreign substances are weaponized. Because of spin tracking technology, curious pitchers now know exactly how different types of sticky stuff help their performance. Until the mid-2010s, pitchers were guessing if they were creating an edge through cheating. Now, thanks to spin tracking tech, they know, and they know just how much.
Math.
LA Dodgers pitcher Trevor Bauer blew the whistle on sticky stuff, which he claimed was more powerful than steroids while with Cleveland in 2018. He even appeared to prove his point by bumping his spin rate for one inning that season. While Bauer blew the whistle, MLB did nothing for 3 years. Spin rates and strikeout rates kept rising. In 2020, Bauer dramatically increased his spin rate. He won the NL Cy Young, all while batting averages kept falling. In fact, batting averages are down about 20 points in just 5 years.
This is whack. This is whack.
Major League Baseball did nothing until last week when they announced they were going to begin stepping up enforcement of their own rulebook. According to an ESPN report, beginning as soon as June 14th, MLB pitchers will be regularly checked for foreign substances by umpires, perhaps 8 to 10 times per game. There is talk of a 10-game suspension for violators, but will it work? We wanted to know what pitchers know, so we conducted our own experiment. Our senior MLB writer Travis Sawchik recently traveled to Performance Velocity Systems, an independent facility in suburban Pittsburgh, and experimented with a variety of sticky substances. In adding rosin, a powdery white substance derived from pine trees, long a fixture on major league mounds, his throws added 150 to 200 RPMs of spin alone compared to his baseline throws. Perhaps that's an acceptable level of stick. Pitchers complain that baseballs are slick without adding grip enhancement, and batters do not want to be hit with fastballs now averaging better than 93 miles per hour. But we found there are different degrees of sticky stuff and performance edges enjoyed. After umpire Joe West removed the hat of Cardinals pitcher Giovanni Gallegos last month, irritated St. Louis Cardinals manager Mike Shildt told reporters every pitcher is using a combination of sunscreen and rosin, a spin increaser, but MLB needed to look at the stickier stuff.
But why don't you start with the guys that are cheating with some stuff that are really impacting the game and impacting how people play this game? And that's the integrity of the game I'll speak up for. Popular, I really don't care. It's accurate.
Sawchik found there was a huge difference between rosin, sunscreen and rosin, and the heavy-duty sticky stuff. We tested Firm Grip, which comes in a white aerosol can and sprays on without color, and some of the stickiest paste a chemist can concoct in Spider Tack, designed to help grip Atlas stones in strongman competitions. Even an amateur pitcher like Travis, pitcher being used extremely loosely, enjoyed enormous benefits. Travis's fastball topped out at 59 miles per hour, but even he enjoyed an average spin increase of about 300 RPM from using Firm Grip, and 400 RPM just from dabbing his hand into a jar of Spider Tack. his fastball jumped from the 1400 RPM range to 1800. That's an enormous difference that creates performance benefits. Consider MLB batters are hitting 260 against fastballs, with between 2,250 and 2,350 RPM of spin this year, a league average range. Against fastballs with 2,600 RPM or greater, MLB batters are hitting 209. And those aren't the only sticky substances being used. Independent baseball instructor Harold Mazingo shared with us the results of his own experiment. He found Super Blow Pops gave fastballs a 721 RPM bump, Bubblicious Bubblegum 373 RPM, Tootsie Rolls 335 RPMs.
Candy?
Will Major League Baseball place bubblegum and Tootsie Rolls on a banned substance list? While that might seem silly, consider the power of spin in another way. The four-seam fastball of New York Yankees ace Garrett Cole averaged between 2,155 and 2,184 RPM from 2015 to 2017 in Pittsburgh. He posted a 3.52 ERA in that span. In his first year in Houston in 2018, his spin rate jumped to 2,379. Cole's spin rate has continued to rise. It's been above 2,500 RPM every year since 2019. Since hiking his own spin rate, he owns a 2.60 ERA. After being a so-so pitch in Pittsburgh, his fastball is now a laser beam, nearly unhittable. Last year, an ex-Los Angeles Angels clubhouse attendant named Cole as one of a number of pitches benefiting from his sticky stuff concoction, and his lawyers entered text messages of exchanges between them into a court filing. When the most talented pitchers in the world seem to be benefiting from weaponizing sticky stuff, there are going to be a lot of strikeouts. It remains to be seen whether Major League Baseball will have the resolve to withstand pushback from increased policing. It also remains to be seen how a TSA-style screening of pitchers will work. Perhaps a suspension or two will have a serious deterrent effect, but no pitcher should have an issue with a level playing field. And more batted balls put in play is generally regarded as something baseball desperately needs. There's no doubt baseball has a spin problem. We can measure it. It remains to be seen what Major League Baseball can and will do about it. Let us know what you think in the comments.